Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up again week after week. Um, I'm Debbie Gerbeck, and I help people 50 plus find their next inspiration. I wasn't going to do a show this week, and I decided yesterday that I had to keep going. And so I'm winging it today. And today I'm going to talk about my big event, which is tomorrow, and how I prepared for it. And I'll talk about a little bit about what that's going to be, and how I got into the zone preparing for it. And so that's what I'm going to talk about today, being in the zone, being in your zone, being in my zone. So before we get to that, um, please go to my website, secondhalftransitions.com, and on the home page, fill out the form, and I'll send you a free download, my pamphlet, How I Found My Inspiration, and how you can find yours in 3 steps. And also, if you've missed any of these videos, they're right on my website on the Inspiration Station page. So that being said, so what's going on with me tomorrow? Tomorrow is I'm going to be talking to a group of women, and I'm going to tell one of my stories, my story, and then talk about a topic. So it's kind of a big deal. And so I've been really preparing for that all week. And I realized that when I'm preparing and talking about what I believe in, I just get into the zone. And it was really fun. There was one time in particular, I guess it was yesterday or the day before, I was just practicing my speech, and I was in my room, and I was wandering around, and I was talking to the mirror, the wall, my cats, and I just was focused, just focused. And it came out with ease, and it just felt so natural and so real. And so that got me thinking that that's what is being in the zone. Being in the zone is when you're completely present, completely engaged. You lose your head. You're not self-conscious. You're just moving forward in what you believe and what you're feeling. And so that's what's being in the zone. Um, you know, how and when are you in your zone? What is it that you're doing that puts you in this zone? And I talk about that when it comes to passions. That's one of the questions. What are you doing when you lose all track of time? That's a passion. And so that's one aspect that I use when I try to develop, help somebody develop their passions. What is it that you're doing? Like, what do you just absolutely love that puts you in that zone? Um, it's kind of where you want to be. It feels good. It feels right to be in that zone. So how do you get into that zone? I'm not exactly sure. How do you get into your zone? I mean, I know how I get into my zone. It's kind of a big topic. It's kind of hard to pinpoint how you can get into your zone, but I get into my zone just by concentrating and just being present. So what you have to do is relax and not be stressed, because when you're stressed, you're wound up in a tight little ball, and you're shut down. You're not feeling. You're just like shutting out the world when you're just all stressed. I'm stressed a lot of the time. And like yesterday I was so crazed and so stressed. I had to get out of the house and clear my head and start thinking about this today and Saturday. And just by walking in the neighborhood and smelling the fireplaces, it's like, wow, this is amazing. And so I started to open up, and I started to think and focus on this and tomorrow's thing. And it just made all the difference in the world. So if you can just like step away from your tenseness, your stress, that will open you up to enjoy and focus on what you love to do and how you could get into your zone. I'm I'm thinking that that's pretty much it. I really can't think of anything else that you can do. But if I do, I'll write it out and put it on my website. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that I was able to do this today. So thank you. And again, check out my website, secondhalftransitions.com. And I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.